between Hajja and Emanuel, is on the sides of the ancient road to Nablus. The Arab village of Jinsaput is located on top of an ancient settlement. Evidence of the settlement was found from the Persian and Hellenistic periods as well as from the Mamluk period. Some suggest that it is a Kamsapat from the time of the Egyptian Ramses II, and some think that it is Kiryat ha-Mishpat, which is near Harbat Esker. During the time of the Ottomans, there was a small village with a few families. It grew under the rule of the Jordanians and after the Six-Day War. The village of Alfanduk was named so because there used to be an inn on the way from Jaffa to Nablus. Built on top of the remains of a settlement from the Iron Age. In the Byzantine period, Samaritans lived there. 1,000 years ago there were Muslims. Later there was a small village with dozens of inhabitants. The village of Hajja is built on the remains of a settlement that began in the Iron Age, about 3,000 years ago, and was inhabited for long periods of time. Some have estimated that it is Hagla, which was mentioned in Samaria pottery, where the names of settlements that raised a tax on wine and oil were written. Then there was a Samaritan settlement for hundreds of years. At the time of the Byzantines, Baba Rabba, who was the leader of the Samaritans, united the Samaritan people, organized the government and built synagogues, among which Kiryat Haga is mentioned. Later revolts began against the Byzantines which finally brought destruction on the Samaritans. In 1983, Emanuel was established, which was the first ultra-Orthodox town in Samaria. In the Oslo Agreement, the Arab villages came under the control of the Palestinian Authority. In the Second Intifada, a bus and other vehicles on the way to Emanuel were attacked with explosions and gunfire. 10 Jews were murdered and many were injured. After about 6 months at the entrance to Emanuel, another terrorist attack took place using the same method also on a bus and cars, killing 8 and injuring 20. Following the attacks, many residents of Emanuel left their homes due to fear. After about 5 years, 2 murders of Jews by Arabs occurred in the village of Alfundik.